Uh-oh. Shoot, what I do? Darn. Wait. Hey everybody, welcome to Valentine TV. I'm moving my fingers slow for a minute. I just went by so quick. They told me to wait, but you can hit it again. I don't even know what I did. I know everything turned brown. But anyway, I want to say y'all, thank y'all for coming in. And let's see about this Epstein thing. Okay. That's the lawyer has come up, and when they mentioned 3 letters, my eyeballs was like not all in it. Okay. But I'm trying to report on this thing, but I'm gonna have to let Ticket TV. That's where I got it from. He's on YouTube. But once you say TMZ to me, I don't even whatever. I mean, I hope everybody on TMZ ain't like Harvey. I'm gonna just put it out there. I got a thing, y'all see it, the banner. But that's my opinion. It might not be the opinion of the people in the comment, but that is Valentine TV. That is my opinion. I do not like TMZ because TMZ full of it, y'all. Anyway, get off. I'm gonna get off of them. But that this is Epstein's lawyer. He came out and then he said he called the list, like when they was having the trial, he said supposed list, something like that. So it's a list, ain't a list. But I tell you what, Joe had a picture Elon Musk with with the Maxwell woman. I mean, they were just standing up, taking a picture together, but still, you was with them. But that was in L.A. at some kind of party, some kind of party. Anyway, I'm gonna just play. I ain't gonna play much of it, y'all. I'm just not. Okay, because hey, if ain't no list, ain't nothing. Ain't you can't prove nothing. I don't know. Y'all can tell I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm not doing too good for y'all today. I'm sorry. Hey, Deborah. I'm gonna tell y'all this was playing, and I did those. As you can see, look at my man. TMZ, I just can't hang with y'all. Yeah. But how you doing, Deborah? How you doing today? Yeah, but yeah. Trump said that let Elon go ahead and play with his. If you want to make another like party, go ahead and play. That's what Trump told him to do. Go ahead and play with it. That's what he said. All right, let's just see it. Just play just a little bit, y'all. Okay, just a little bit. As you come in, y'all, please hit the subscribe button. I almost forgot. Now I'm up to, I think I need 8. I was at 5, so somebody took theirs back. Somebody reneged on me. So, but it's okay though. It's fine. I just smile, you know. All right, so let's just do it. Let's just do it. Okay.
So we came in here. Y'all can hear me, man. All right, salute everybody. And shout out to everybody for supporting the channel, man. Salute to the 3 people who sent donations to the Cash App. I will shout y'all out as soon as before this video is over with. Salute to all of y'all. Salute to everybody else who support the channel. Let's subscribe to the podcast show. The link is pinned at the top of the comment section if y'all want to support the channel. Let's get right into this, man. Let me say this. We started off earlier this morning. This all started off with that report that came out of ABC. That a review ordered by President Donald J. Trump appointed leadership of the Justice Department and the FBI found no evidence that the notorious deceased financier Jeffrey Epstein kept a client list of associates whom he blackmailed or conspired with to victimize dozens of women, according to a new memo. Now, that made everybody go crazy, especially one Elon Musk. Now, Elon Musk has been going online and going berserk ever since that news came out. So Elon Musk basically went to the internet and started going in, blasting Donald Trump and saying this is the final straw, blah, 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 and saying that, you know, why is Ghislaine Maxwell still being arrested if, you know, there's no list, there's no client list, none of this stuff. But we already spoke about Elon Musk, and we asked the question, if Elon Musk is so harsh on Donald Trump and believes that Donald J. Trump is in those Epstein files, like he stated before he retracted that tweet on X. He stated that Donald Trump is in the files, and that's the reason why he won't release the files. Elon Musk took that tweet back, but has still been standing on that ever since him and Trump got into it over a bill. Trump still signed off on the bill, and now Elon Musk is absolutely irate and saying that he's going to go.
But I tell you, Deborah, you know what? Like when I be watching, well, I'm talking to everybody, but Deborah, she know what I'm talking about. Y'all may know too. But anyway, the whole political party, I've been seeing it everywhere. Everywhere. I think all of them. I think everybody that's up in there. You know what I mean? I think all of them are. I just don't know what where they at in it, how far up. Even the guy that's I don't think I did the tape yet, the reaction for it yet, but the one Tyler Perry that's suing Tyler Perry, that one, he may be one. Remember that one, Deborah? Did you see that one? Yeah, him. Yeah, I seen a lot of it up in there. I mean, on Democrat, Republican side, all of them. That's why I just say I ain't voting all of them the same. All of them in it together. In that little thing, especially Tyler Perry, they gonna get him. I mean, I do that in a little bit though, y'all. I do. I'm waking up. I'm gonna do it right. All right, here we go.
Get his own political party and start his own party, the American Party. And Donald Trump was asked about it, and he said, you know, he basically blasted that dude having a party, saying that the Republican Party is enough. And, you know, basically what he's doing is just, you know, BS, basically. Well, I asked the question, if Elon Musk is such a high and mighty man and such a honest and fruitful man for the American people, why would he back Donald J. Trump if he felt like Trump was in those files? Why would Elon Musk be Trump's biggest donator and his biggest supporter if he knew all of this information?
Okay,
but because of the fact that Donald Trump didn't do what he wanted to do financially in the country, and it benefit his businesses, now all of a sudden Elon Musk got beef with Donald Trump. It wasn't because of your moral compass that you didn't want to, or you backed out of backing Donald Trump. No. You backed out of backing Donald Trump because it affected your money, brother, your pockets. You understand what I'm saying? Because until Donald J. Trump did what he did with that bill, you ain't had no problem with Trump. You was up there singing his praises, and he was singing yours. But now all of a sudden, you said all of along he was on that list. But guess what, y'all? This whole story has just taken a damning twist. As now, Jeffrey Epstein's lawyer, who goes by the name of David Schoen, has come out and went ballistic on all of the rich and the famous, who he said turned their back on Jeffrey Epstein in this situation. Now, according to reports, Jeffrey Epstein's lawyer says shame on the famous pals who bailed over on his client, Jeffrey Epstein, over this alleged client list and says they should have been better friends to Jeffrey Epstein. But wait, there's more, y'all. According to this report from TMZ, it says proponents of theories building for months over which rich and famous pals might appear on Jeffrey Epstein's alleged client list were met with an underwhelming federal announcement. And now a lawyer for the convicted sex offender is shaming Jeffrey Epstein's friends, who he says initially ran for the hills. Now, here's the deal, according to the TMZ article. The Department of Justice announced today that there was no evidence against Jeffrey Epstein that he kept a quote-unquote client list or that he was murdered in his cell, a shocking revelation to some who naturally immediately called it BS. David Schoen, the man on the left-hand side of your screen, one of Jeffrey Epstein's lawyers, has told TMZ now that he never expected some super secret list to be found because it made no sense.
See?
Jeffrey Epstein's lawyer says, I think the right's fascination with this and disappointment with the Department of Justice position is quite simply that they hoped to find some damning evidence about President Bill Clinton and perhaps Bill Gates.
All the two bills to find them minions. Yeah. All three of them, if you look at them, they look like minion men. Now, I don't know about the lawyer, though. But we already know about Trump. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't see it, but I know Trump is in there. I seen him a lot in there, in the plane. With the pictures, anyway. And whatever, I don't know what's up with Chris Tucker, but they done scared the crap out of him. He got on there because he thought he was going on like some he was helping Hillary with, like some kind of foundation, something. But he rode with her and Bill, and they just happened to be on that plane, but he didn't know it was that Epstein plane. But anyway, they took a picture and but when he came back, y'all, his eyes was, how big they can get. And I seen him do one interview. Next thing he was gone. He was never the same. I don't know what they done did to him over there. He saw some stuff. That's the list right there. But anyway, y'all know I had to stop the video, but I'm serious about Chris Tucker. I hope he all right, y'all. And where is The Rock at? Have y'all seen The Rock? These people missing in my eyes, in my mind. I'm used to seeing The Rock, but as far as this right here go, Chris Tucker, where you at? They like us melanated people too, but they like the minions. Uh-oh, I messed up. I didn't mess up, y'all. I didn't.
And other non-conservative figures, and hoped to use that information to take them down. Let me repeat this again. To everybody that's listening. Epstein's lawyer have just told TMZ that I think that the right-wing fascination with this and the disappointment with the Department of Justice, let me read this, position is quite simply that they hope to find damning evidence about President Clinton and perhaps Bill Gates and other non-conservative figures, and hope to use the information to take them down, he said.
That's right.
Of course, the defense attorney totally buys that Jeffrey Epstein had a Rolodex filled with powerful contacts, but he says that is a far cry from the idea that he regularly set up the rich and powerful with these youngins. Now, the attorney went a step further, blasting the same people who were friends with Jeffrey Epstein.
I was thinking the same
years.
thing to y'all.
That is,
Terrible.
up until he was charged
with
sex trafficking of MINORSs. And the Hollywood DC link conspiracy theories started spreading like wildfire. It's shameful, the lawyer says, that those same people who spent meaningful time with Jeffrey Epstein on vacations, for example, all turned on him and tried to deny or minimize their ties with him once he began to be betrayed as a monster. One thing's for sure, this report says, even with the feds closing the book on the client list component, the continued conspiracy theories are going to fill binders. And one thing further, ladies and gentlemen, this man, Mr. Dan Bongino, FBI deputy director, he came out today on Fox News and he said something that made me think. He's talked about the video that everybody's talking about today that was allegedly released outside of Jeffrey Epstein's jail cell. But he said something that made me think. He said that they had to do some work to the video. They had to, in his words, clean the video up before they released it to the public. What do you mean clean it up? He said they had to clean the video up to make the visuals look better before they released it to the public. What do you mean clean it up? Why would you have to clean anything up? Why not just release it in its original form to the public? Why clean that video up? For what? I want to play to you what he said on Fox News today.
I'm just telling you what we see in the file. I just want to be crystal clear on this. I am not asking anyone to believe me. I'm telling you what's there and what isn't. Right. There is nothing in the file at this point on the Epstein case, and there's going to be a disclosure on this coming shortly. We are working through some. There is video. That is something the public does not.
Video of him killing himself.
No, not the actual act, but the entire MCC Bay. There was only one camera. There were there's video that when you look at the video, and we will release. That's what's taken a while on this. We are working on cleaning it up to make sure you have an enhanced, and we're going to give the original.
What?
Yeah,
he said there's video.
Shut up.
He says, but we're working on cleaning it up. Why do you need to clean up a video?
TMZ asked him to.
Why not release the video in its original form to the general public?
Just joke.
The video is supposed to be from outside of the cell, right? Why do they need to clean it up? We need to ask the question. Why do they need to clean that video up? What is the purpose of even touching that video? Is the video footage from 2022 that bad? I've seen better video footage that they've released in prison of these guys in Chicago on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
They just put the video right up on YouTube, and the video quality is great. You can see everything. So you're gonna tell us that y'all gotta clean up this video for Epstein? Make it make sense. Let's go back.
That's it. He's just gonna play it again, but y'all, that's it. That's enough. That's all I can take right now. But yeah, they just want to clean it up so they can put some guards and stuff, make it look like it's some people standing that didn't go up in the cell and doing nothing to him or whatever happened. You know, make something. They got to make up something. You know, we got AI and stuff. If they ain't have AI, I might believe some stuff. But since they got AI, I don't believe much of nothing. Just look weird. But I know I'm looking out for that purple stuff, the any kind of satanic stuff. I'm looking for it in anybody's stuff. So I know who not to be around. And I mean that. Thank you for King World. I would call him out by name. Y'all need to go over there. Like I got a big audience. I can just say, yeah, all 10,000 of y'all go over there and check him out. I would do it. But yeah, y'all, he got some good stuff. I'll be popping over there looking when I have a chance. All right, y'all. But I've been busy. There, would you throw some extra prayers in there? You know what I'm talking about, girl. You know. Okay, I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all later because I can feel my eyeballs. But I will talk to y'all later, okay? I love y'all. All right. Talk to you later. Bye, y'all.